Welcome to a new episode of The Contemplations. Today we talk about purpose and meaning. Psychology has evolved from the science of managing abnormal behavior and pathology towards helping people realize their full potential instead. So today, let's turn the pursuit of a meaningful life to something that we can all comprehend, aim for, and succeed at. There is a difference between happiness and purpose. A meaningful life is very close to, but also importantly different from, a happy life. While pleasure and positive emotions are important, having purpose aims not so much at day-to-day contentment as much as it is about fulfillment. We may be leading a meaningful life, yet rather often be in a bad mood. The good news is, resolving to serve a greater purpose and a greater cause helps us overcome the ailments and the indignations of everyday life. For example, raising children is a deeply meaningful endeavor, aiming to solve a social problem as a career path. But is it easy every day? Certainly not. But it makes so much more sense to bear through the difficulties while serving this greater purpose. So, here are a few ingredients that define a meaningful life. A meaningful life draws upon a range of higher capacities. For example, connection, self-understanding, sympathy, intelligence, creativity. And those higher capabilities are not the easy ones. Second, a meaningful life is bound with the long term. Projects such as relationships and long-term interest and commitments, they will all build up cumulatively, and those meaningful activities leave something behind. Even when the emotion that propelled them into our life and propelled us into them have long passed. Third, meaningful activities aren't necessarily those we do most often. They are those we might value very highly, however, and will, from the perspective of our death, not regret at all. In fact, we might feel very grateful we engaged with those very meaningful tasks. Fourth, the question of what makes life meaningful is deeply personal. Others cannot be relied upon to determine what will be meaningful to us. Although it can be rather scary to even think of the responsibility it represents to have to make up one's own sense of meaning, looked at in a different way, it is scary, but it is also freedom. Fifth, finding purpose and meaning in life isn't straightforward. We have to work out by a process of experience and introspection to find what counts as meaningful in our eyes. Whereas pleasure manifests itself immediately, our taste for meaning may be more difficult to capture. It's more elusive. So it is probably okay to be quite far in life before we securely identify what lends meaning to it. As a wrap-up, purpose is a mix of higher capabilities that may not be easy but will prove rewarding in the long run. The meaning we give to our life is at our total discretion and freedom, and it is very personal. For this reason, it is okay to take a while to figure it out. Next week will be all about meaning at work and finding a job to love.